Right, as a final progress, I have about 11 minutes on my phone. Yes, my stepmother said no. She's taking me tomorrow for the bike. So today I won't buy the bike. I'm buying it tomorrow. She wants me to clean my room and clean the basement. I'll clean my room tomorrow. Do a quick cleaning and I'll clean the basement. Buy that bike. Yeah. I got a fat T4. Yeah. Even after buying like my $2,000 bike, I'll still have a few thousand in my bank. Because that's how big of a check I got for my T4. And I'll save more money and I'll just get my book proofread this year. I might as well get it over with. That's the most important thing, right? My book getting proofread, obviously. Anyways, I'm sidetracking. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. So I have the only reason why you're starting Sky Source is because of Zanus. Yes, the only reason why I want to start Sky Source is because of my book Zanus. I want to turn that book into a movie. And once you have like, finally hit your mind, you're looking at an amazing movie, looking at a masterpiece. Yeah, man. You're looking at a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Is it the best story ever told? It's the best fantasy story ever told. I don't think any fantasy story can top that, man. I'm not gonna say it's the best story ever told. That might be a bit of a stretch. When I say best story ever told, I'm not being specific. Like when I mean best story ever told, I mean like the best fantasy story ever told. That's what I mean. In the fantasy genre, I don't think anything can top that. It's a fucking masterpiece. Yeah. That's why the Gates want a piece of that money. They know how big my brand is, man. And it's a masterpiece, amazing story. It's gonna sell a lot of copies, and they don't want me having that kind of power and making all that money off my movie merchant games. You might another because they're crazy people, obviously. I'm sorry. That's my point. I assume they'll be shocked. I did you really write like Zane's on your own? I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, holy shit. I had a blast reading that book. That's such a good story. It's a masterpiece, Ivan. A little raw in some sections, but man, Ivan, you're gifted. That was such a good story. I love the character of Lithia in your book. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to be the role of Lithia, yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the Hollywood actors are all excited for Zanus. I can't wait to play this character. John Boyega will be excited to play Tacitus. Yvonne Jojo will be excited to play Papyri. Don Chu will be excited to play Maramis. Idris Elba will be excited to play Tactics versus My Father. Yeah, that was an amazing movie. And I chose the perfect cast. I chose the right cast for my movie. I don't do it. Peter and Mel might differ in some guys, but I think people, yeah, I think the guys you chose are good for the role. Yeah, they're good for the role. But I'm gonna have them read though, just in case to make sure I chose the right actors. I don't want to choose them blindly without them um, reading for the part. Yeah, the only one who doesn't have to read for the part is Idris Elba. I don't think anyone's better for my father than him, as well as Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis was born to play Joe, but the other actors, I want them reading. Even though I think they're right for the part, I want you reading some lines. That way, I made sure I chose the right actors. I did not make a mistake, in my choices for the casting. Sarah. Yeah, they're all joining for joy. And all the Hollywood actors envy them so much. I'm saying, fuck you, Lucky man. You got to be part of that amazing story. Yeah, yeah. I saw the news, man. You got the part. Yeah, I got the part. I signed my contract. What deal did you sign, by the way? And the actors, some of them I tell them the deal they signed. You guys already know. I explained the contracts many times in my videos. I know how much more money I want to pay all the actors. Who's making the most? Ariana Grande will get paid the most because she's bigger than all of them. She's a supporting character. She's not as major as like Tacitonius and like Lithia. But because she's big, you make sure she gets paid. She gets like her 24, 25 million royalties and a $5 million base contract. That's a rich contract for her, obviously. She gets a few $100,000 for the game, but you don't play as a woman in the game. They're just CPU characters in the cutscenes. They're CPU characters and they're in the cutscenes, and that's it. Voice work, you get a couple $100,000, but if they don't play as you, I'm not paying you your millions. That's how it works. I'm sorry. And then Don Cheeto gets paid second most. He gets his 10 million salary, but he gets a rich 16 million royalty check because he's bigger than all the other guys. He's worth like $40+ million. He's bigger than Idris Elba. He's bigger than all those guys. So make sure he gets paid a lot of money for his royalties. He gets 16 million royalties. That's a lot of money, man. I only make like 3, 4 in Hollywood, and that's it. Yeah, you sign like a 20, I don't know, a 20 like 8 million deal with your game money too, right? It's 2 million game money deal, whatever it is. He signed like a 28 million deal. 10, 16 royalties for the movie and like 2 million for the game. He signed a massive contract. Don Cheeto. Is Maramus major? He's not major, he's supporting. He's not a major character. You read books, what I mean. He's pretty major, but he's not as major as some of the other actors. Because he's big, he's a big star. He's gonna build some buzz. Make sure he gets paid. That way he's happy and he's not pissed off. There's nothing worse than you or another making that kind of money with your deal with Amazon on their merch before a movie, and these actors are getting peanuts. They're still getting peanuts, but make sure they get paid. Compared to how much money you might know making, they're making peanuts. I'm hating you, I'm saying, but like make sure they get paid. That way they're all happy and they're not pissed off and angry. Because Peter's blind by his greed, Ivan, like, who cares? It's not our problem, Ivan. He's blind by his greed in the movie, yeah. Ivan, like, you don't have to give them royalties, man. What you're paying them's enough. Like, $3.5 million for Von George, that's enough. You don't have to give him royalties. He's not worth your royalties, Ivan. It's all about you, sir, not them. I was like, Peter, man, stop being greedy, man, cheap. Ivan, like, they're ripping you off, man. They're not worth this, Ivan. I would never pay him this. What is wrong with you, Ivan? You're overpaying all your actors, Ivan. Yes, hence why they're going to brag how much better Sky Source is in Hollywood. And they're going to work triple harder for you, Peter. Not double harder, no. Triple harder for you, Peter. Unheard of acting better than even the Lord of the Rings actors. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. Yeah, my Lord of the Rings actors made peanuts and they worked their ass off for me. Yeah, Peter. The Lord of the Rings actors made nothing and you took all that cheddar for yourself. You're fucking greedy. And they still worked their asses off for you. Well, imagine the Zane's actors. They're going to destroy the role, lose himself in character. If you think Andy Serkis' performance for Gollum was good, well, think of something triple that for Joe, because I paid him more money. Andy Serkis only made $1 million for Lord of the Rings. And I'm paying him his like a 7.8 million base. I'm giving him like, I don't know, like 8, 9, 10 million royalties. Yeah. Playing the pothead Job. He destroys the role of Job. Yeah. Yeah, Andy Serkis was born to play Job. People would tell me, yeah, I could picture Andy Serkis as Job. He was born to play that role. Yeah, I know, Peter. You know, so Andy Serkis was born to play the role of Job. Come on. And Ayrton and them are demons. That's why the movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. It's been crazy. If you think John Campea and Rob Abernathy go crazy for these movies, if you think their excitement for Deadpool 3 and like Superman's crazy, nothing compared to the buzz of Zane's. That's been crazy, man. The whole world went crazy, man. Excited to see the movie. The whole world went bonkers. Yeah. The whole world going bonkers, yeah. So crazy that, like, I'm like, holy shit, I'm lucky to be fucking king, man. I'm experiencing this worldwide fame I said another. And you feel this adrenaline rush, man, because it's crazy. People taking pictures and videos of us wherever we go. I'm featured on the magazines and movies right now. You feel on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? You're living an incredible life, and you're famous behind the scenes. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's worldwide fame. That's why the actors, man, we're lucky to be saved. Yeah, they're saved, not left behind, obviously. Anyways, here's for you. So I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Bye. Talk to you. Don't hate yourself. See you soon, guys.